Welcome back, everybody. My name's Chris Orme. This is Starters Order 7. And coming off the back of a really interesting period where we really thought we had a shot at the Derby. Adonis ran really well. Got beaten by a better horse that we thought we probably would be. And yeah, everything was saying that this horse was, a 1 mile 1 that was probably stepping up to a mile 2, didn't run very well, but killed the Kentucky Derby. So that was kind of our chance. And then somehow dropping down into its weight, it kind of fell away like the Varagon. Very good horse, didn't perform. And we ended up absolutely smashing it and taking the Preakness instead of the Kentucky Derby. So a very good thing, but just not what I expected to happen. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But we've got a grade 1 win on Adonis. Halifax is back racing. Laurentine's back up again. And we got some other horses a chance to win some good races. Nothing for Karate Queen. 2-year-olds running at 1 mile, 1 furlong and above are going to be difficult to find races, especially in May. Now, there just aren't any. Marie W's up to a mile, probably a 7 furlong by the looks of that mile race. So nothing again. I mean, there is a race, but it's in like 2 days. No way they're going to be ready after just running a few days ago. Higgy's at 5 and Black W at 5. No races at that distance. So everybody else goes. We still got our 4 in the field. They'll come back next year's 3-year-olds. We'll see how they develop. Breeding program running quite nicely. Got our studs in there who are okay. And we got our yearlings for next season. Don't know exactly how good they are. We're going to keep checking the auctions. Like I normally do breeder sales, yearling sales. And we'll see what shows up. We've had a good breeder sale. And look at that already. Atalina. Excitable, that does worry me. But been running with blinkers. Okay. Runs with blinkers and wins. That's not bad. That's not bad. No winners though from its offspring. Not great ratings. Not great records at all. No graded wins, as we mentioned. So yeah, that doesn't bode well. But we also got a grade 2 in here. Not far away from a grade 1 win. Could have multiple grade 2s. And does have a grade 3 winner off the back. And also someone that won the maiden. Only by a head, but still. What's Monostar look like? Yeah, big win there. Good win there. Nothing really in between. Possibly was finding distance, so maybe not a bad one. I might just see what Atalina's like. But Mustakele might be a good one to add to the barn. So, yeah, we're really improving that. We are really improving that. We've already got 4 yearlings declared here as well. We'll be buying up the yearlings apart from the excitable ones. And just seeing where they go. I also want to hear your comments down below. Let me know. We've got so many laid-back horses. We're breeding it into a lot of our lines. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because quite a few of these races, we've kind of lost out by being a little too lazy and not really, ready to go. So I'm not sure if laid-back's hurting us a lot more than it used to. Have your say in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. I'd like to see what you guys think about that because I'm not sure. It always used to be a good thing for me to have laid-back horses. No, I'm not sure. But if we look at a couple of these, like, Adonis is laid back. He's just won some good races, and did really well. Queen's Rook, really nice at 6 furlongs. We're going to try and keep pushing for the grade 1 on it. It's only a short order horse. It's only a sprinter, but it's a decent horse and is laid back. Halifax, another laid back horse. Won big races. Laurentine is laid back. So all our good horses really are laid back. Marie W, if we can find the right race, we'll see if she follows in that footsteps. I don't think... Yeah, Black W, because it comes from George W. Again, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So let me know what you think about that, and if I should start buying excitable horses, if I am going to keep on with the laid back. Does that just mean that Excitable's back on the table as well? Let me know what you think, what you like to see. And we can always just do an experiment with it and, you know, see how true they breed and if it really does affect them in terms of their racing or not. Because that's the only thing I'm worried about is racing. The reason why we want good breeders is because we want to be able to race and win races, and we need good horses. So normally you need good breeders for that. So it all feeds back in. It all fits back in. Okay, Eurobird. Eurobird's a decent horse. We know that. Yeah, nobody's really great form. Nobody seems to be like super high in terms of their rating. Weights are okay. We got a chance here. So grade 2, we're running with blinkers again. We've done okay at grade 2 on blinkers. We didn't really do too much in grade 1s. So let's try again. Let's try again. Blinkers. Let's get the job done. Let's get the job done. But yeah, this is another horse that we've had some success with, but not as much as I really thought. It's a decent start there, though. It's a decent start. Lucy Glitters from the outside goes to the front with Clarita Dia, and then back to Ragma with the rest of us just in behind. Coming round this turn. See where people make their move. Looks like we're trying to go up the inside here. And there we're going to get blocked off. That's why I don't like that sort of thing happening. Final 1.5 furlong. Clarita Dia just stopped. We couldn't go inside. We couldn't go outside. We were already in that hole. We couldn't get out. Ran right in the back of the horse. Now we're having to dive in deep. But we've expended more energy than we should have. Desert Chiara coming through. Get second place. Luckily, it did not affect us. Luckily, we did not affect us there. But again, we're running into that blind alley. A horse on the right, a horse on the left. Nowhere to go. And the horse in front just sits back and creates a pocket that we're just in. The only way out of it is to slow down and move one way or the other to get round them. Luckily, it didn't cost us. Oh, but that's the first time in a while that we've seen that, to be fair. But yeah, grade 2 Holy Norma. Second grade 2 win. Blinkers do seem to work quite well for the horse. So yeah. Let's see. Excellent with a horse. Yeah, not too much on that one. Not too much on that. Lauren, it looks like a lot of horses. Either a little too cool, a little too warm. Those triangles. Let's go see who's who. Sort of boiled over. That's what you definitely don't want to see. That is why I really don't like horses with excitable disposition, because they boil over a lot. Or they're agitated, they're warm, you know, they're stressed out. Kind of lose the race before you even begin there. But Montanara, Spiritual Art, look very calm. Mr. Leon, or Master Leon, sorry. Didn't go to medical school for 7 years to be called Mr. But Master Leon is there. A little bit warm as well. Okay, interesting. We're quite far down here. We are quite far down. Our form this season is 3 grade 1 wins and a second place. And that was at 7 furlongs. We're back up to a mile. We're 3 from 3 in grade 1 miles this year. And yet there's no money on us. Like, I find that kind of strange. I really do kind of wonder what's going on there. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but yeah. Seems to happen a lot to Laurentine as well. Doesn't get any respect, and like 6 Grade 1 wins already to a name. Booked in another 2 races. Could go up to about 10 before the end of the season with a little bit of good booking by me and good racing by the jockey. Horse is definitely good enough to do that. Royal Dubai goes out early. Looks like Montanara bridges the gap a little bit there, running free. And then we're all up into it. We're going to come back up the inside of Montanara for the bend. No horse in between us to block us off. We're going to make our move around. There goes Spiritual Art as well around the bend. We're going to be right up there. 2 furlongs. There goes Spiritual Art. Driving now from home. Here comes Laurentino down the home stretch. Absolutely just driving up now down by about half a length in the front for that final furlong marker. We're going to keep on pushing out past Spiritual Art. Leave them behind. But here comes Spiritual Art towards the end. And oh, Laurentine. Oh, Palace Street came out of nowhere towards the end. I could see them making a run of it. In fact, the 2 horses were making a run for it. The 2 of them were making a run for it. Dang. Yeah, Fireship was basically like right there with Palace Street. I thought they were going to push. They kind of did a little. Fireship kind of held off. Palace Street came up a lot slower than I thought they would. And instead, it was Spiritual Art up the inside. Kind of thought their race was done. But they fought back and pushed out. In the end, 3rd. Disappointed. Like, very, very disappointed with that one. I'm very disappointed with that one. I can't lie. Like, oh. We've been winning at this distance. Confidence isn't super high. Maybe that's starting to feed into it. Queen Anne at Ascot. It's a big ask. It's a big ask now. It's a game day decision right there. The epitome of a game day decision right there. There's reasons not to run that race. There's reasons not to run that one. Big days racing. Queen's Rook. 6 furlong Grade 1. Don't know. Kranji's normally pretty good for it. Singapore's not a tough place to go. It's one of the easiest places to go win a race abroad. So I don't mind that so much. Yeah, Halifax, I mean, should win. Coming off an injury, but should win. And then Nick Naku runs in this Grade 3. So, could be good. Could be good. Yeah, so his foreign races worry me, but I think I feel comfortable running them all. I do think I feel comfortable running them all. I think this is going to be the toughest race. We're very calm, lean, ready to go. That's not bad, actually. That's not too bad, but a little lazy. That's what I'm talking about with the laid-back horses a little bit. You know, you get these blue triangles, and sometimes they're lazy rather than calm. That can be a downside. Calm can be a downside. But yeah, You're Like Me, Frank, is the overwhelming favourite for this. Okay. Yeah, a couple of Dubai horses. Bunch of Americans. Then we got the homegrowns. We got some Grade 1s in here. We got some high-rated horses in here. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I really just don't know here. We're not bad off, though. We're not that bad off in terms of the betting. Don't know. Is that going to change? We move up. We move up a little. We move up. Let me move back down by race post. Okay. Well, let's see what happens then. Like I said, I've always thought the Queen's Rook was one of, if not the best 3-year-old we had. Just in terms of raw stats and what I think they could do, how good a racer they actually are. The only thing that limited us here was the distance. Was always going to be a sprinter. Never showed any inclination to go any kind of distance. So, was always running at 6 furlongs, I think. Not a bad start. We're in the pack a little bit. These races always tend to be, the entire pack together. Final 1.5 furlongs. Here comes Queen's Rook pounding on down. Here comes You're Like Me, Frank, though, down the outside. That number 4 horse. Down to the final half furlong. There goes You're Like Me, Frank. Gonna blow past. Lemon Queen as well got ahead. I think Chapel House actually took us as well just before the line. I think that's going to be 4th. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, someone going to get dropped back and push us up in the top 3. No. It's a shame. But yeah, You're Like Me, Frank. Very, very good horse. And I can't complain about that one. I mean, we were so close to getting second place there. We were so close to getting second. Oh, it's not a bad run. It's just not the result we wanted, basically. But I knew that was probably going to be the toughest race. Like, that's the tough race. Halifax has the easiest of the trio just because he's that good. So, this one should be a bit easier. Again, though, we are very calm and lean. Okay. Oki Danuliak and ourselves. I can see why. Global Flyer highly rated as well, though. Free Will's got a grade 1. Gilded Age. The ones that really worry me sometimes are these low-rated, ungraded domestic horses. When you go abroad and you get this kind of situation, like these they are the proverbial dark horses. You don't know anything about them, and they could just come and finish top 3 quite easily. You see it happen a lot. So, I've got faith in Halifax. It's going to be a tough race, but it's the easiest of the 3 in my opinion. The grade 3 should lie somewhere between the 2. So 4th place isn't a bad start. And again, that means that we probably are, a Group 1 domestic winner. That's kind of level that Queen's Rook probably is at. If they can win, domestically, that wouldn't surprise me. Because that's where 4th place in foreign races usually end up. It's not too bad. We've dropped off the front 2 a little bit. Erzon leading out Free World. Global Flyer up the inside. We've got Oki right on our outside. We're going to make a move up there, though. And then drop back a little bit. Final 2 furlongs now running down the chute onto the home stretch. There's a 2 furlong marker. Erzon's got about a 2-length lead. Global Flyer and ourselves starting to make a bit of a move here. 3 abreast for second place with Free World on the inside. Then out to Global Flyer and ourselves. Half a furlong to go. Erzon's keeping on here. It's going to take a big push. Here comes Free World. Here comes Halifax. And at the line, I think Halifax just got up on that. I think that's ahead. I think that's about ahead there. Ooh, that's a short head, that one. It's a dead heat, in fact. Okay, I think we took that quite well. But Erzon surprised me. Erzon did surprise me. Now, it's won a grade 1 before. No, sorry, they just won a grade 1. So this is one of the ones, high rating, not a domestic horse, but didn't win a grade, and just, dominated the race. Absolutely dominated. But yeah, I think we got away with that one. We were a little too laid back, maybe. A little too laid back. None of the domestic horses really showed up there. So that surprises me a little bit. But I mean, I'll take it. That's a win. That's a win. And we're going to be favourites just because we're the only rated horse. We've won a race. Nobody else has ever raced before. We don't know anything about this. Renesha Joker, sweating badly. Okay, we're in good shape. Only the maths master isn't going to back us. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. We should win. Should. Let's see, though. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'd love to get a grade 3 here. I would love to get a grade 3 on Night Naku. Again, a horse I like a lot. Does need a bit of a boost in terms of his potential. I think it's got 80 potential, but it's only realised 60% of it. Or 65, so... Still a way to develop this year. If we can get that up to about 70 to 75... And then it gains a bit as well for 3-year-old, and we end up with like an 80 to an 85 rate potential 3-year-old. I'll be very happy. But again, the whole field's going to go at the same time here. Final 2 furlongs. Gold Reef pushing out. Here comes 30 and Rock Dove down the outside. Up the inside, Tide of Love. Also, here comes Night Naku, though. Starting to push out a little bit there. Getting up on the field. Rock Dove coming with us. But pushing out right. Look at that. Look at that final burst from Night Naku. Let's go. Let's go. It hasn't got great cruising burst. Hasn't got great extra speed. Hasn't got great battling qualities. It's just got 100% finish application. And that's what finish application does. A lot of people think that I put too much weight on the ability. And sometimes, I hold my hands up, I agree, I do. Compared to extra speed, compared to battling qualities, compared to, especially in more distance type horses, to cruising burst, finishing application isn't big. But that finish was finish application. And that's why I love it. That's why I love it. Good race. We go from an 82 to a 95. We get a grade 3. I think we're on about 60 to 65 potential. We move up to 70. So, we're in a better position. If we don't gain any more, it's still a good place. As a 3-year-old, we can get almost up to 80. Even if we don't... No, if it doesn't gain any more potential, we can still fill that out and be running at like an 80 for a 3-year-old season. That's not bad. But yeah, it doesn't really have anything special, but it does have that full finish application. Decent potential, decent ability, decent speed. Yeah, not really great speed or acceleration. Not a great start. But yeah, I will take that. Cranji, grade 3. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, of course there's going to be a knick-knack-coup foal that ends up winning the first grade of the 2-year-olds. Of course it was going to be. Of course it was going to be. Who else? Who else? Oh, just... We've come close with other ones, to be fair. We've come really, really close. But it's not going to be sometimes. Okay, Marie W. Tiredness, that's like a week. Oh no, that's the... Oh, that's the sore shins. Okay. So, you're done for June, you're done for July, you're probably going to get fit in August, which means September onwards I can race you. Which isn't bad, because really, August, September is when those races are going to come in that I want to race. It's not as bad as it could have been, maybe. Yeah, that's not as bad, I guess. Okay, so 2 more races. Let's just save here. So 2 Preakness winners. Last year's was Halifax, following up on the Derby win. And then this year is Silver Adonis with the Preakness in its last race. So, it's not bad. I booked them both into the same race because I'm an absolute idiot. Oh, 1 second. Let's figure this out. Why would I do such a thing? Why would I do such a thing? Okay, he runs the Prince of Wales instead. Okay, Adonis is running the Manhattan. We're going to send Halifax abroad because I just think he's a better horse. I just think he's a better horse. Okay. So why you pay attention when you're booking races, because it can go wrong on you. And if you're not paying attention and you don't catch that, I mean, some people don't mind running with multiple horses in the race. I like to win every race I run. That's kind of my intention, is to win every race I run. There'll be times when I'm doing it to see if the distance is right or if the grade is good enough, but I'm still booking thinking I've got a chance, some chance of winning that race. You put 2 horses in, you're guaranteed that one of them won't win. So I do tend to avoid that, but you do need to pay attention. Alexander Starr's back again. It beat us at this distance. We beat it at a furlong shorter. Like I say, I still think Alexander Starr's a better 1 mile 1. We're a better 1 mile 2. So we'll see how this works out. Some other good horses in here, like Top Crystal, Merca, Mulazem are all grade 1 winners. Polish Style's a horse that I quite like as well. Oh, this is going to be tough. And it's raining on turf. We don't normally see these conditions. Going's going to be different than I'm expecting. And like I say, last time we did run at a mile 2, we were beaten by Alexander Starr. They're currently there with their pink hat. We are clear in the rear. Really not what I want to be, especially not. Look at how boxed in we are. Now we're going to have to find a gap. There is a gap up the inside. Muslim's starting to go up. Oh, there we go. Don't get boxed in. Don't get boxed in. The Sawyer has opened up a gap. Final 2 furlongs. The Sawyer chasing down Muslim. And we are coming now from 3rd place. Why did we go up the inside? Why? Why move to the inside? You know you're going to have to come back to the outside. Bad jockey, but we're going to kick on. Alexander Starr coming up from deep, but nowhere near the pace. And this is an absolute thundering win for Silver Adonis. I don't know what happened to Alexander Starr. The Preakness know this. They were nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. We absolutely decimated them in both races. We looked by far the better horse. So why did it decimate us in the Kentucky Derby? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. 5.2 lengths back. Don't know. Really don't know. But Adonis. That's why I wanted to run him here. That's why I decided to pull Halifax out. Enjoyed the ground. Maybe that had something to do with it. But yeah. In my head, Alexander Starr's the best 3-year-old. But I mean, we're right there with him right now. We're right there with him. But second Group 1 win. That's what we're talking about. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. So it's 2-1-2 for Adonis. And I believe Laurentine and Halifax now are both. Yeah, Halifax now has got 7-1-2. Laurentine 6-0-1. We got some. A sale. Seracina. Let's see. Could have won a grade 1. Could have won a grade 1. Could have easily won a grade 1. So close so many times. Okay. Neither of them won anything. Neither of them won anything at all. 1 from 8, 4 of 19, 3 of 17. That's not great right there. I mean, 2 grade 3 wins. I mean, I don't know. Okay, short order horse maybe, laid back. Did okay. Couple of grade 3 winners. It's not bad ratings. Not bad sort of records or ratings from a couple of these horses. Considering they didn't race that much. Like 3 of 17 isn't great, but it's not bad. Couple of grade 3 wins. 4 of 21, again, not great, but not bad. Depends how they raced and where they raced. Yeah, definitely a grade 3 horse, that one. And... oh my god, how many maidens? Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine, I guess. I think I just want to see. We've got the money to see. Let's just go see. Let's not overthink this. New 4 of 1 graded races. I mean, Sweet Namibia is not going to be anything I want, I think. Age 10, 79 rating. Just don't think it's going to be worthwhile. I thought that might have done it. We're going to go to 1-8. Not quite. Okay, so Adelina, we're going to figure out what she's like. She is excitable, we know that much, so it's not really a horse we'd normally go for. But again, I want to see. I want to see kind of what those stats look like, why they ran so well, and sort of add that into the question over the excitable nature of a horse, because some excitable horses win multiple grade 1s. So is it in spite of that, or is there something about it that can help? Is there a way of managing those horses to kind of bring you into that spot where they're no longer, you know, being a liability, but in fact can win some big races? Let's drive up the price here a little bit. They are $215. We done? We done. Okay, grade 3, Sweet Namibia, 10-year-old. Yeah, absolute nothing there. That's fine. 800,000. Mustakila. Again, I didn't mind this horse. I thought this was an okay horse given the record and everything. Doesn't look that good. Bit of a strange bars here with less speed and stamina. Not really the kind I usually go for. Then up to Saracina. Things look okay. 5 grade 2 wins. Like multiple second places in grade 1s. You know, couple of 4s, couple of 3rds, couple of seconds. Okay, yeah. It's not bad. 70% potential. We've got 85% extra speed. We've got half a bar finish application, which is okay. But consistent, adaptable, solid, but extra speed and potential. The two sort of premier things to be looking for just for pure speed on a horse, as well as, of course, the speed here. It's got good start. It's got good acceleration and speed. It's missing a lot more. It is. Again, though, probably something I'd be willing to breed off. So, not too bad. Then excitable. Again, I don't like the bars at all here. But, you know, had blinkers on and won 3 maidens in a row. A long time ago. 6 years ago. Wait, 6 years ago? As a 2-year-old, it won 3 grade 1s. Okay. Again, not bad, but not really anything special. Certainly not willing to breed with it. Not when we've got so many good breeders, and not when we sort of, you know, have that excitable trait sitting there as well. just another one for George W. We know he's such a great stud. Got some really good stats. High potential, high extra speed. Like, we might as well breed that into Saracena and see if we can improve those a little bit. And we'll just see where the rest of them. I think he's got half a bar finish, so that should stay the same. We should gain confidence. So it's not a bad pairing. And that's the fourth one we've bred to George W. right now. We have 2 more here as yearlings. And we've got Marie W, Black W, and that might be it, actually. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Putting in work there, George. Putting in work. Okay. When was that sale? 29th. So we'll probably get to that in the next video. And okay, flying out to Ascot, there's 3 races. We're in all 3 of them now. Laurentine, Queen Anne Stakes, over a mile. Oh, sorry, there's 4 races. We're in 3 of them. Again, over a mile, but for 3-year-olds only. Yao is in here. I'm not sure about that one. Honestly, I'm not sure about that one. That's going to be a tough race. We didn't run well at Arcadia. This is a big ass go into Britain. Running at Royal Ascot. I don't know. I really don't know. I think it's earned the shot. I do think it's earned the shot. Halifax coming back from injury. Laurentine running well, so yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's just make sure none of them have any issues. Okay. Let's see what we got here then. So Laurentine, not in the best of form. Maybe this is a good way to kind of get out of that and run against new horses. The Dubai horses scare me a little bit. Copycats up there. I mean, again, I think we just race and find out. But yeah, little bit of a low confidence horse, Laurentine. So when you do start losing, sometimes it's best to take a month or 2 off. So I got a 2nd place and a 3rd place. So we're slowly sort of, you know, not winning these races. We started to compete rather than win. It's not a bad start there. We are going to run right-handed, of course. And again, these are ones where usually they run as a pack for most of the course. Dealing with an undulating course as well. It's not flat. It's grass. It's turf. It's not dirt. So there's a lot of differences in this. We are 5 abreast at the back. We've got Herrera up in 2nd place. And Copycat is leading us out. So Western Pride's coming with us a little bit here. 3 furlongs. Down now to the final 2.5. Down to 2 furlongs. And now we're going to start making our move. Sink Heavens is with us. Master Corner is coming in from deep here. Inside the final furlong. Time to push on here now. Time to push on. We're going to split the difference a little bit. Oh, we just get held up there a little bit. Well, I mean, there was an interesting race. Oh, Herrera just got us. I thought we might have held on for that one, but no. Herrera seemed to just slip in there. Short-headed us out. Sink Heavens on the inside. Well, hell. We're so close. We're so close. Not really great feedback, I'm going to say, from the jockey there either. But yeah. So low confidence, but that's where we're not giving it a rest because we almost just won that race. You know? I don't think we need to give a rest there. But another race, couple of South Africans coming over, couple of Dubai horses, couple more Americans with us. And the 3 British entries are all unraced 3-year-olds. Very, very dangerous. Let's see. Yao is up. And again, we do like Yao, got a bit of that extra speed as well. But not the most consistent of horses sometimes. Decent enough start here on the outside though. Decent enough start. And again, a couple of horses are going to go in different ways. They tend to run long because it's such a long course. There's not really any bends. In a lot of these races, we're not running sort of long enough to get a bend going. So you can kind of just pick a lane and run in it. You can just pick a lane and run in it. There we go. We're starting to make a move up the order now. Here comes Yao. If nothing else, this is impressive push up the field to get into a challenging position. Do we have what it takes to drive on and actually make an impact? Round the outside of us here comes Charitable Act just on our haunches. We get past Belinsky. We're up into second place. Charitable Act is going to really push us on this one. Final half a furlong. Right down towards the line. Dixie's Dream is going to take the inside. Charitable Act on our flank there the whole way. Just kind of pushed us out. We didn't quite have what it took. But again, that's a very nice race. It's a very nice race. That was a very tough race. We're right on the brink. Another day that's easily a Group 1 win. Maybe challenged a little too early there. It felt like we were running out of steam a little bit on that final sort of push. I don't think Yao's got a full finish application bar as well. We can quickly check, but yeah, no, it's half a bar. So again, there wasn't that final surge to the line that might have helped us out there. So maybe if we weren't restrained as much, maybe if we didn't challenge as early as we seemed to, I don't know. But a very, very good run. Very good run in tough circumstances. Halifax is a little lazy. Got to love it, haven't you? You gotta love it. Okay. Come on, Halifax. Please. 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 We've had a couple of money finishes here, but we haven't had that big win. We haven't had that nice big win. Halifax out the gates pretty well there. Pretty well. And we're going to be up near the front here. But again, this is a very condensed pack. The other 2 races I think were a bit more spread out, but this condenses because we're on a turn, a little bit more distance to the race. And now we got this long 7 or so furlong stretch down to the line. Jockeying for position here quite well. We get this nice turn, and here we go. 2.5 furlongs to go. Coming up the outside of Guimard. Free Will's going to come up as well. And now for the final 2 furlongs. We're going to see who's going to come from deep. Who's going to be pushing down this final home stretch. 1.5 furlongs. We got about a length lead coming up to the final furlong marker. And here comes Guimard up the inside. There goes Free Will down the outside. Halifax, come on. There goes Halifax. That final push. Pushing out. Getting past them all at Royal Ascot. And signing off with a bang. Halifax. We lost Halifax for like 4 to 6 weeks. We almost gave this one up. But again, we fight for it. Full finish application. Full finish application. No battling qualities. Not a lot of cruising burst. Not a ton of extra speed on Halifax either. Again, we're seeing that finish application come up big there. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. 8 Grade 1 wins now. 125 rated. We've been there for a while. Small jumps up. But yeah, no battling qualities. Okay cruising burst, but nothing spectacular. Okay extra speed. Again, you know, we've got many horses with much, much more. But that full finish application is key for me. 80% potential, full finish application. If this was an 85 to 90 extra speed horse, I think, you know, we win every race. It just runs really well. And I'm very, very happy with it. I'm very happy with it. So a good day, not the best day, but a good day. Yao in third, Laurentine comes second, Halifax wins out. Very happy with that. Takes Halifax up to 7.6 million almost. 12 out of 19. That's a pretty good record. Comes from Rebel Flag. And Belladat, we love Belladat as well. We love Belladat. But yeah, Halifax, what a star. What a star they have been for us in this save. Friday sales is nothing. Let's go and see if we can roll on with another win for Danat Nawal. So grade 2, we've come close in grade 1. Came close in grade 3. 1 mile, 1 furlong, Jefferson Cup grade 2. I don't know, but I think the distance is right, and if the distance is right, we've got a shot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Little less confidence, little bit less cruising burst, little bit less potential, but a year younger. That's the Nat Narwhal compared to Halifax. A little worse in a couple of places. Can gain more potential, but exceedingly similar in a lot of ways. So that makes me think that Narwhal might be able to run quite well. So we'll see. Dawei and Seagull lead us out. Looks like we're going to come around the outside a little bit here, running a touch wide on the bend. Further back than we probably should have been. Down now to the final furlong. A lot of ground to make up. Dawei's running really, really well. Seagull's going to come up into the picture, maybe try and push back. Looks like our boy Barrington with a late surge as well, coming through now into second place, and Danat Narwhal. A good run, but left it way too late. That was way too late. Way, way, way too late. Slowly away, soon recovered, restrained, and weakened. We're just being picked up. Okay, so it's a mile 2. It's a mile 2 horse. Okay. Yeah. So, the fact that we're off distance is about a length right there. Being slowly away will probably be another half to a full length. So, that immediately puts us right up the top. I mean, that's why we didn't challenge earlier, because the horse wanted another furlong. At least we learned. Narwhal is a mile 2. Okay, made a note of that. But there we go. That will run us for the end of this video. And I've got to say, I'm very happy with how things are progressing with Halifax. Adonis coming in. Yao running well. Norma running well. Narwhal, I do think can win a grade 2 at least. Maybe a grade 1. They're stepping up into that mile 2 territory. Queen's Rook can definitely win a grade 1 at 6 furlongs this season. So, yeah, I mean, all those, we could have 5 3-year-olds with grade 1 wins by the end of the year. I firmly believe that. And then we got some good 2-year-olds. Will any of them be good enough to run Triple Crown next year? Will they gain the distance? I don't know, but let me know your thoughts on these guys as well. Who's going to make it, who isn't, in the comment section below. And as I have mentioned before, excitable horses, what's your say on them? But thanks very much for the support. I'm going to head off. This is another long video. Apologies for that.
But we'll see you next time. Until then, y'all take care and come back soon now.